Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be to me now, so
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
oh Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna choke out of you when I see you.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Linda B. Thank you all so much for joining me here today on the Linda B Show. We got to talk about this Shannon Sharpe. These Shannon Sharpe accusations, they are all over the place. And I have an expert panel that is going to weigh in on what they think about this whole situation. Before we get into this whole discussion, don't forget to smash the like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit all notifications so that you never miss a video that I post. Stick around to the end. Now let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome everybody. Welcome. I've got Kev with The Real Fight 7. Hey there, Kev. I've got Sam with Sam's Fam Reacts. MJ with WTF For Real. Wave at everybody, MJ. And then I have Teresita Glasgow, who is Dr. Teresita Glasgow. Welcome everybody to the show. All right, so we already know that we're dealing with this whole thing with Shannon Sharpe. Before we get started, because sometimes people don't get a chance because they're busy, they don't really know what's going on, I'm just going to read over this thing here. Mm-hmm. And this is coming by way of first post. It states, popular NFL legend and podcaster host Shannon Sharpe has been hit with serious accusations. As per reports, a woman has filed a lawsuit in the U.S. state of Nevada saying that Sharpe used his fame to manipulate, control, subjugate, and violate women. She claimed that during their relationship, which lasted almost 2 years, Sharpe was aggressive towards her and even violated her. The woman has reportedly said that she met him first at a gym in Los Angeles in 2023 when she was just 19 years old. And I just want to add that Shannon Sharpe is 56. Okay. In the lawsuit, she further claimed their relationship was rocky and that Sharpe often threatened her by saying he would choke her or slap her. She said that when she told him no, he didn't listen. He violated her, even though she was crying and screaming for him to stop. And she goes on to say that Sharpe secretly recorded some of their sexual encounters without her consent and shared the videos with his friends. And she is asking for $50 million in damages. And she said, and it states here, although the woman has said that Sharpe mistreated more than just her, she has not shared any details about any of the other women in the lawsuit. Okay, so that's what's going down. And she wants $50 million. Does she think her name is Chelsea Clinton?
Oh my God.
I just had to throw that in there.
Baby.
Who she thinks she is, Chelsea Clinton?
I know sometimes as women we think we got gold between our legs, but baby, not 50 million. No ma'am. No ma'am. I'm sorry.
What are you thinking, Sam? What do you think about it? I don't know. I don't have a true opinion on it, right? So I need you guys.
My first thought though was that it's been 2 years of their relationship. If he truly did this to you and you were truly violated, the statutes of limitation for sexual assault still apply. I would have filed criminal charges first if I was a real victim.
You got a point there.
Money. Victims want justice. Victims don't want money off the bat. They want justice. It's only been 2 years. I believe the statute of limitations is like 5 years or something like that. Mm-hmm. Like, and then on top of that, who her lawyer is, that was my red flag number 2.
Oh, yeah. That guy.
Tony Buck, he's your lawyer. That's red flag number 2. So automatically for me, it's the cash grab. I'm not saying I'm team Shannon Sharpe because he has been warned, and he did not heed. He was warned.
We got to listen to a clip from Auntie Monique.
Yes, he was warned.
He told him.
He was warned.
He told him. We gonna listen to that.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand in this Kevin Samuels culture and mentality. He's a high value man, but Kevin Samuels also taught these men how to protect their assets, and he wasn't protecting nothing. She didn't sign nothing. Okay, he was just out here messy and sloppy with it.
So my question is, after 2 years in a relationship, why him and why now?
Because he was getting ready to sign $100 million contract, and she knew that.
Exactly.
That's why he offered her $10 million. She didn't want to take it. Tony told her, "No, don't take 10, because if he offering you 10 and he get ready to get 100, we're gonna take this all the way." Right. So that's why she didn't take half, like you the wife. And so that's why she went for the $50 million, because she knew when he offered to pay her that 10, he set it up. He set himself up with that one right then and there.
Right.
You gotta deal with Tony Busby like Jay-Z dealt with him. Jay-Z dealt with him toe for toe, blow for blow in the
Exactly. She is the wife.
Man, at that cost, she the wife, the maid, the second wife, third wife, and he over the wife.
I mean, the thing about this case is, and I'm not necessarily a Shannon Sharpe fan. I don't think I would hang out with the dude if I knew him in real life. But you know, multiple things can be true at the same time. So on one hand, you know, I would have a serious issue with, you know, a 50-year-old dude or 55, 6-year-old dude dating one of my kids. Yeah. But at the same time, you know, I kind of look at him like the victim in this case, right? And the Tony Busby thing, that was like the first red flag. Like who? Her lawyers who? Oh yeah, that's a money grab, because the timing of it was what really stood out to me, especially with he was getting ready to sign that contract. He was about to get the bag. If any, and I wouldn't be surprised if he has multiple cases or accusations start coming out of the woodwork now. Even though he don't have,
they already have.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm not surprised. And the thing is, he's not. This is nothing new for Shannon Sharpe. Like, you know, when he was with what was he with, Fox? I mean, he has a lot of things that came up in the past that, you know, you can really look at and say, well, he does a lot of skeevy stuff. But in this particular instance, because I don't want to, you know, paint a broad stroke over it, but I think in this particular case, I feel like this is a money grab, and I quite frankly don't believe it. This kind of thing you saw, it, you know, immediately during the rise of the Me Too movement, which totally, you know, tried to destroy, you know, men just in general. And so, yeah, I don't necessarily buy it. I smell a rat. And quite frankly, I you know, in this particular instance, I mean, he's getting what he sowed, right? You know, it probably wasn't a good idea to deal with this woman. She's an OnlyFans model. That's you know, because no one's talking about a lot about her. You know, where's her accountability? Everyone wants to talk about, well, you know, he's 56 and she's 20. I mean, come on now. All right, I get it. But
do you feel that though it's like a setup? You know, it's like, you've been. I mean, I don't know anything about Shannon Sharpe. I know he's into sports. I know nothing about sports. So therefore, when this came up, I'm listening to it, and it's 2 years, and you know, he graped you here, and then you came back again, and he graped you again. And I'm saying, wait a minute, this is almost a no-brainer that it's a money deal. And so I'm kind of a conspiracy theorist as well. So I want to say, first and foremost, why him? Why now? Is this a distraction? What's really going on here? And we know the money is there, but then I also looked at his rise to fame. Like now he's doing a podcast with the Club Shay Shay and everything. And I looked at the Monique thing, and the Cat Williams thing was really funny. And he was in sports. I think he was in football, right? Am I right? Okay.
Yes.
But in his career, he is really at the pinnacle of everything right now. Everything is coming up to this pinnacle.
Yes.
Okay, so this is his big win. And he has set himself up for the fall.
Yes.
But he didn't do it single-handedly. And the same people, and I think Cat Williams alluded to something like this, the same ones that put you up there can pull you down. So that's my question. Why him? Why now? And is this a major distraction?
Wow, Kev. We got to hear from you, Kev.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
Well, okay. So first of all, I think we need to. Okay, I think we need to look at the allegations. Number one, that's number one. It's a very slippery slope for a woman or anybody that's not married. She's not married, so she's not forced to stay with him. But you're staying with him even after he's choked you out supposedly and done all these different things continuously. As a matter of fact, y'all are playing games and things of this sort with that type of behavior. You're not married. You can leave. And from a credibility standpoint, if you're asking me to be a jurist and I'm looking at that, it's a very slippery slope for me to look at you and say, you're credible and you stayed. There are no kids. There's no ring on your finger. You're not married. You can leave at any time. You're supposedly an OnlyFans model, so it's not like you don't have resources, but you continue to stay to get beat up or whatever he was doing to her or choked out. Come on. That's number one. So to me, that's suspect. But at the same time, I think
that's another reason why they probably did
Shannon Sharpe
civilly,
is
not
suspect.
criminally.
Yeah.
Oh. I was just saying, I think that's another reason why they probably did civilly, not criminally.
Exactly. But the other thing is, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard, criminally, you can't, it's very difficult to do. Number one, it's been almost
absolutely
2 years.
You're
not going to be able to prove it. Yeah.
And I didn't have an opinion really until I started hearing you guys talk.
Right. But here's the other thing.
I forgot about the $100 million. I literally forgot about it.
Shannon Sharpe is also suspect. Why?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharpe is also suspect because I think he's trying to skate around the system. What is the system? What is the system? Or what has been normally the system in the United States? Okay, if you're 56 years old or whatever he is, you usually, settle down. You usually get married, have some kids. It's not like you're celibate. You're not celibate. And you seem like you're a one-woman man because this is supposedly your woman. She's living with you. So why aren't you marrying her? But here's what's going on. He's not marrying because he's scared that somebody's going to take half of his money. But what's so funny is that she's still going to take half of his money and not married. It's so stupid. I mean,
it's
just beyond stupid. Why
no
not?
Children,
why not?
No ring on the finger.
Get married to the person and then take your chances at it. Get a good wife. Go from there. But you're gonna sit up here and get an OnlyFans model, and she's still gonna take half. It's crazy to me.
That's almost the advice that Monique gave him.
Yes,
sure the older woman.
To that Monique clip. We gotta listen. Now now that everybody has given their take. Now I'm thinking about that $100 million thing, and timing is everything, that $100 million contract. And you have to look at that, like, is there some money involved? There's money involved because the $100 million contract. Oh, and he supposedly treated you so bad.
Yeah.
You're still hanging around. And I don't mean to make light of it, but men have been falsely accused. And sometimes women, unfortunately, that did happen to them and the man got away with it. So you have both sides of it. I'm just looking at it from the perspective of the $100 million, like, why now? And then you think about that. And then Tony Busby, that's a whole nother situation with the Jay-Z and the P. Diddy. Okay.
But what is the phrase? Cui bono? Who profits? Who benefits in the long run? What's going on with it? Because the $100 million contract, but now is he still working, or did they?
No. they agree. ESPN and Shannon Sharpe agree that he should leave ESPN for now. So.
Yeah, but what I can tell you is I can predict this probably well.
Mutual.
He is not gonna get that contract. He
Oh,
will
no.
not see a dime of that money.
Not now.
He will.
So was
not
that
ever.
The
I
goal?
don't believe.
Was that
So
the goal?
she she was trying to get that, but now he's not gonna get it. So
I think the goal was to try to get more money out of him, because Busby is the type of person, he want to hold ammunition over your head. And see, Shannon was probably the type of person he was like, man, look, my people's not gonna believe that. Do you know who I am? I'm Shannon Sharpe. You know?
Right.
Yeah, but
and he didn't pay the $25 million.
Well, there's a lot of hubris there.
Yeah, but it was speculated that he was going to offer 10 million.
He offered her 10 million.
Yes,
10 million to let it go away. So,
and her attorney probably told her
he said,
not
no,
enough.
25. He probably said no, we want 25.
But it's not an admission of guilt.
No,
it's just
she might not get nothing now.
Away.
She don't want what I was just thinking. I was thinking the same thing. She might not get anything.
Yeah. Most companies, especially when they sign contracts like that, they have a morality clause. Okay,
right.
Exactly. You can't do anything. You can't do anything that's going to cause a disdain on the name of this company. And this is Disney we're talking about. That he was
Disney, yes.
With, okay.
Yes.
So Disney already taking hits left and right now.
Yes.
They can't afford to take this hit from Shannon. They're not going to sign that contract.
Yeah, they're not going to do it. Oh, poor thing. No. We need to keep our equipment in check, not let the equipment just go running around. Okay.
Well, he's really in a good position now. If he's really in a good, he's actually in a pretty decent position if he can take advantage of it, because all the attention is on him right now. He has his own show, his own little podcast. And so everybody wants to know what Shannon has to say. If he plays it right, he could make this a bigger boom than even signing that contract. I know the contract is, that's like a safe zone. That's a safety feature there. But guess what? You already got, your podcast. You already got your stuff out there. He could take this attention and really, really go into some stuff. So I don't know how he's going to roll with that. I don't think he's going to do that, but shoot, it's an opportunity. The limelight is on him right now.
So the podcast is independent of where the money was coming from with the contract. Yeah, okay.
I feel like Shannon tried to play both sides of the fence too much, whereas he wouldn't even know how to take it in the right direction and benefit from this, because he tried to play both sides of the fence to not offend anyone. And that's just not gonna work right now.
I'm gonna let you guys listen to these audio clips. Okay. Let's listen to these audio clips. Now this is something else.
Well, what, Gabby?
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do what you did to me.
Anything I say, you're just gonna get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing yet. You want to be to me now, so
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna choke out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think you have a choice in the matter.
That's that.
You can tell that she was absolutely setting that man up with them conversations, and the way
you could. And the first time she sounded like she was on something. She sounded a little high in that.
Her voice reminds me of, and I hate to say it like this, someone on the spectrum.
She sounds like a 20-year-old porn star. Setting him up for
failure. Sounds like she's not really sure of anything.
She's 20 years old. She's not.
She's not. But I think considering her line of work and the whole choking bit, that's a sexual act. And he was none the wiser. I don't necessarily believe that he meant like he's gonna choke her out. Like
right, exactly. I didn't think so either.
It sounded like vernacular that they use regularly.
In the text messages that he released, it showed that that's how they talk to each other. And she was saying she was upset because he went and put a black baby in her and all of that. That's how his being choked by a black man, little white woman being choked by a black man got taken out of context. Because
I don't know.
That's how they talk to each other.
Yeah.
And what Kevin's... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, what Kevin said earlier makes a lot of sense. And I think, and I hope that, the attorneys make the same acknowledgement that, her credibility is razor thin. It's razor thin. And so, I can't honestly feel like this is going to go very far, to be honest with you. And it, I mean, it's clearly a setup. I mean, her attorney is a sleazebag. So, I mean, it is quite literally. Yeah, like this dude, her attorney has no credibility. So,
but he built his empire off of cancel culture and off of the Me Too movement, and that's not.
And the thing is, we're on the tail end of both of those.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're on the tail end of both of those. It's only a matter of time when we get as close to back to normal as we were. Yes. And so like this whole cancel thing done. This whole Me Too crap done. And so I think that we'll see some modicum of justice with it, although again, this doesn't totally, make Shannon to be like this great guy. Cause I don't think he is, but I still think right is wrong and right is right and wrong is wrong still. So
yeah, she doesn't sound as though she has a level of confidence that, and I know she's 20, but that's no excuse. A level of confidence, and I mean, she just sounds kind of off to me in some kind of way.
She sounds like she's like, I don't want to be choked.
I mean, know, right?
The first clip, I'm just saying, it just sounded like she was high or something.
Yeah, and I agree with MJ. I think it's more of a matter of speech that they're just saying that, and not really that they're just choking each other all the time.
Right, right, and. Yeah, and the other thing is this is a 20-year-old. Her brain isn't fully developed yet. Yeah. I kind of wonder like who put her up to it, because I don't think she could honestly come up with this on her own.
That's true. Now her mother might be doing. I don't know. I'm just putting that out there. I'm not saying that's true. I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know either. But
she probably would have taken the 10 million.
She's a 20-year-old. She's a 20-year-old. OnlyFans model. She is not smart enough to come up with this on her own.
I feel like if you listen to Cat Williams' interview with him, and if you listen to the things Cat Williams said to him, I feel like she was planted. This was intentional, and this man was set up. Yes, I feel like that. But it couldn't have set him up if he wouldn't have failed for it.
But Shannon Sharpe is an arrogant dude. His arrogance has clearly got the best of him. That's his downfall, is his arrogance.
Well, you got Cat Williams out here. Now you got Terrence Howard and Monique out here warning these people out here, these streamers.
He's only giving them material because he's going to be the butt of all their jokes. I can't wait for the next Cat Williams stand-up.
Oh my God,
I'm definitely going.
Oh my God. I went when he say something about Shannon Sharpe.
Yes, man, if he comes back to Charlotte, I am going.
Oh, that's gonna be epic. He's gonna get some good content out of this, man. For real.
But I gotta let you guys hear this little clip from Monique where she was on Club Shay Shay. I just love this little clip right here.
I love her.